There's usually a lot of layers involved in setting up and planning for a more documentary style or storytelling photo shoot because you have so many layers weaved into the story that you're trying to tell. So, location is a very important aspect of it. The style that you choose is a very important aspect. The time of day and the lighting that you're doing all makes such a difference. And sometimes you don't know that as a client. So, as a photographer, it's really important for me to help you plan this from beginning to end. Usually, I'm communicating all over my social media that I'm a storytelling photographer, I'm a documentary style photographer. So, most clients that come to me are drawn to me for this reason. So, they already know that they're setting up their shoot in a way that feels like a date night. This is something that we talk about beforehand. We kind of organize, and then I send out a questionnaire that really nails down what would be a perfect way to set up your photo shoot and tell your story. Once we have the activity or the date planned, then we can start to look at the perfect locations to make this happen, whether they're traveling for the shoot or staying a little closer to home. So, in doing that, I usually come up with a list of locations, and then based on the location, we can pick the time of day. This is where things start to get very specific because sometimes you're telling a story, and bright light and playing with shadows and sunlight really feels like it enhances that story. And other times you want that soft, glowy light of golden hour. It's not always necessarily straightforward. It can be really dependent on the activity that you're doing and where you want to be. As the photographer, I am obviously the expert for my clients on how lighting is going to affect your shoot and what works best with the shoot that we're trying to plan. So, this is definitely something that I help all of my clients with, help you organize this ahead of time to pick the perfect time for your shoot. And then, of course, the communication on shoot day when we're together, when I'm posing you or prompting you, what moments I just sit back for and allow to be a little bit more candid. All of these are a big part of the way that I communicate with you, and obviously the experience that you're going to have on the shoot. This video is already getting kind of long though, so I go into a lot more detail on this in my series Posed, Prompted, or Candid, where you can kind of see how this breaks down during photo shoots and what photos result from it.